Hey everyone, welcome back. This is my review of Blue Spring Ride, episode 9. Fuck, man. Seriously, the unthinkable just happened, okay? I have a theory in this episode, so let me just get straight into it here, because this episode was just, like, for the most part it had a lot of comedy in it, but that ending, though, that fucking ending, that fucking cliffhanger in this fucking episode was insane. It was insane. Anyways, so we basically have the setup of the episode is basically where Yuri, Futaba, the other one chick, which I don't remember what her name is, and that one guy who's apparently like Ko's best friend now, are going to basically schedule a secret study meeting over at Ko's house, without even telling him, because they found out that he's doing really poor in school. He's getting really bad grades on tests and whatnot. Okay. And so he starts sleeping through it at first, but eventually he does end up joining them. And when push comes to shove, we end up getting to a scene where Yuri and Ko are basically in the kitchen alone together. Okay. And then we cut to a scene with Futaba, and then they come out, and Ko looks like he normally does, but Futaba is looking, Yuri is looking extremely. Did I say he's in there with Futaba? Sorry, he's in there with Yuri, and Yuri's looking extremely depressed when they come out now. And they both say it was nothing happened, but obviously Futaba's not that fucking stupid. She knows that something happened between them in there, and I think what most people would assume, since this is the cliche that Yuri may have confessed to Ko, and then Ko rejected her and basically said, "No, I'm in love with Futaba," or possibly just rejected her, period. Because that's the cliche, obviously. But I have a different theory for this episode. My theory for this episode is that instead, maybe either Yuri confessed to Ko and Ko accepted it, or even if he didn't accept it, basically said, yes, I am in love with you, or I do like you, or Ko, without her even having to confess to him, basically told her, I like you. Okay. That's my theory, and my theory is based on the simple fact that obviously we already know that Yuri's personality is basically almost exactly like what Futaba's personality was when they were in middle school, when Futaba and Ko were in middle school. Alright. We already know that, and obviously Ko was attracted to Futaba the way she was back then, not the way she is now. And obviously, I'm pretty sure that Futaba is trying to get back to those ways, but it's really difficult because she's been like she is right now for so long. Okay, so obviously I'm pretty sure that Ko at least started to like Yuri, so I wouldn't be surprised if he actually did confess to her. Or again, if Yuri confessed to him and then Ko said, yes, I'm in love with you, or I like you, or something. Alright. And the look on her face when she left the kitchen could have basically just been, her being ashamed or something, or sad because, she's in love with Ko and she's really glad that it went down like that. She basically got what she wanted, but she's still really sad, though, that because she's best friends with Futaba now, and she basically probably still wants to keep that said friendship. Alright. So that's really my theory right there. I really hope that's the case, even though I'm pretty sure that Futaba and Ko are going to end up together in the end, because they are the two main characters, unless they really wanted to go a different route with this. But I'm pretty sure they will, although it would add for a lot of really good drama if they didn't, right away, So I really hope that is the case. So that's basically my theory here. Other than that, there's not really a whole lot else to say about this episode, except learning that a little bit more about Ko's past. When Ko was a little kid, he basically was a crybaby, essentially, like all little kids tend to be. If they're scared or if they get hurt, essentially, he cried all the time, and he always stuck to, and he always basically clung to his brother Tanaka, and always relied on him, essentially. And And in the present day, for whatever reason, he wants to quit school. Now, why is that? Could it be because Futaba is so drastically different that it's literally making him depressed, that he's so depressed that he doesn't care about school anymore? I think that would be a bit of a stretch, but who knows? We do know that he does want to quit school now, even though he told Tanaka that he was just kidding. Obviously, he's probably not, so we do know that he wants to quit school now for whatever reason. So we did learn a little bit more about Tanaka in this episode, which I also really enjoyed. So anyways, tell me what you think about my theory in this episode. That ending shocked me so fucking much. It really did. So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. These after guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.